I should want to fight in Israel Adesanya. I've been in the division for a long time. And after you go back and you get it cracking and you can stomp your division, you should be looking at going up because it's about being the best in the world. If it come down to a street fight, I'm not going to be like, oh, you weigh 15 more pounds than me. No, we're going to get it on. So I should want to fight Israel. But I'm not saying I need 2 years to build up to it and do all this other stuff. I'm willing to fight anybody, any place, anytime. Now, if you want to be real clear, ask the UFC. The portrait can be painted whatever brushstroke you want to do. But when it comes down to facts, Tyron, would you fight him? Yes. This is the ticket. Tyron, would you fight this person? Yes. This is the ticket. Tyron, would you fight this chump? Yes. I almost do that one for free. That's been a common denominator. So you guys can believe what you want, but one thing I can always do, I can look in the mirror and I can say when it came down to it and they needed me to step up, I stepped up. When they needed me to come forth and take out the toughest in front of me, I did it. When everybody was scared, nobody was actually to fight Carlos Condit when he was number 1. I came up as a number 10 guy and I took him out. Facts. Nobody was looking to fill in these placements for Dum Dum Kim. He was off 2 or 3 knockouts, spinning back elbows and looking devastating. I stepped up on 2 weeks' notice for that fight. I fought Damian Maia on 3 weeks' notice. And I still completed fights with injuries. Broke my foot against Kelvin Gastelum, first kick of the fight. Tore my labrum, first uppercut with Damian Maia. And it's not, oh, you look so tough. No, I won. I had to go to plan B, sometimes plan C, to make sure I maintain the throne.
Everybody's been there. You just reach a point where you get tired and you don't have that thing in there that makes you take that one extra step. And I know what that is. I think all good fighters know what that is. And I had to have a look I had to just take a step back. I had to look at everything I'm doing, and there was a crossroads, if you would, like if this is what I wanted to do, did I lose the spark for fighting, or is there another reason? And after having a holiday and just unwinding and relaxing and playing tons of video games, spending tons of time with my kids, I realized it wasn't a lack of the fight. It was just I just needed to change a couple of things.
So the story that was written was that you were running these dunes, you work out 7 days a week, you've been doing this for years, multiple sessions a day, it's Christmas Day, and all of a sudden you say to yourself, what am I doing here? I should be with my family, I need to take a break, I need to tell my team that we're putting everything on pause until I stop feeling this way, that I don't feel this burnt out feeling. Is that not accurate?
Yeah, no, that's exactly it. All those thoughts are going through my head, and I was just feeling burnt out. And when you're feeling burnt out or run down or anything else, you want to spend time with those who care the most about you, which is my family. So I told the team, which I love, I told my coaches, I actually take a step back. I'm going to spend some time with my family, and I'll be back when I'm back.
And so just to be clear, your kids are okay. No one needed any kind of surgery, replacement, anything like that.
No, everyone is good.
So when this all happened, when this was coming out, why didn't you refute any of it, or at least clear up like, hey, my family's okay. I just need some time for myself, because it lasted several weeks where people thought that one of your children were really sick.
So when I went on break, I went off all socials and went off everything. So I went under the radar properly. It wasn't. I didn't find out about the weird rumors until my mother-in-law saw it on the news. Like, it was just going everywhere, and I was like, wow, this is crazy, what's going on? And then I jumped on it, and things were going everywhere. I had 100 messages. So I did put that post up, like, don't believe in the rumors, like, we're good. And then went back off it, because I don't want to. You can't have a break with one foot in still. That's not how it works. And if just like I couldn't have had a break if I was still training, if I was still like in the gym hustling. Like it doesn't work that way. I wasn't like a soul searching holiday break time out. So that had all my focus at that time.
If you win in October against Israel, do you think this happens?
I honestly, I think it would have been like putting a band-aid on a knife wound. I think it would have happened. I just think the fallout would have been bigger. I think the loss forced me to confront all of this. Whereas if I won, I think I would have just like closed my eyes and just got through it.
Thoughts on McGregor? Mate, you can't knock the man. You can't knock the man for what he's done in the sport and in the business side of things. But I still think he's a piece of shit. You know, go hitting old men, doing all the stuff that he's done. You know what I mean? So obviously he's still a piece of shit. But at the same time, as a fighter, you know what I mean? A lot of people say he was landing lucky shots and whatnot, but he was baiting a lot of his opponents and catching them. So nothing but respect for him for doing that. Again, he was ahead of the game back then. But that's why I'm telling you, I notice these things that he does well. That's why I know I'm a bad matchup for him. Because I ain't going to get caught up in this shit. And I'm going to fucking drown him if I got the chance. Fight McGregor. Would love to. As I've said, no matter what, look, I'm planning on taking out everyone in my division. I'm coming after all the contenders. Before we know it, I'm planning again. I don't want to sound cocky, but I'm confident I'm going to be the best featherweight of all time. But there's always going to be people that want to throw Connor's name out there. Like some of you might. Again, you might be big fans of him, or the fact that he's done what he's done. So I would love to put my belt on the line and fight him at featherweight, fight him at lightweight, whatever. I don't care if it's heavier, just so he can make weight. Put my belt on the line, just so his name never gets mentioned in featherweight go talks after I'm done with him. So again, nothing but respect to all my opponents, but once I get a few wins up my belt, defend the title and taking out the guys that I plan on taking and I already have taken, I know I'll be the greatest featherweight of all time, and I'd love to be able to take out McGregor so no one even thinks of mentioning his name. You think Conor will ever return to featherweight? And if he does, would you take him on? Of course. Will he get there? I don't know. But if I have to, again, as I said before, if I have to move up a division, put my belt on the line, I don't think he can win any belts anymore. He ain't winning featherweight. I don't think he ain't winning the lightweight. So, and he won't win the welterweight.
打开人，打开。
What's up, crew? You like me? Crush that quarantine. Monster Energy.